another story to read today. This one's called The Gingerbread Cowboy. It's a lot like the Gingerbread Man, but he's a cowboy. He's on a cowboy hat and boots. Oh, he's got a belt and a vest. And the author of this story is Janet Squires, and it's illustrated by Holly Berry. Let's look on the back. Oh, on the back I see, it looks like a fox. Oh, and look, there is a gingerbread cowboy. And it really looks like they're in the desert, doesn't it? I see cactus and a lot of sand and dry. Looks very dry. All right, the Gingerbread Cowboy. Here's the title page. I see a mixing bowl. Somebody's gonna make some gingerbread. Once upon a time, in the wild, wild west, there lived a rancher and his wife, and every morning, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher saddled his horses and fed the cattle while his wife baked biscuits. Biscuits with butter, biscuits with honey, biscuits with jelly. Oh, yes, those breakfast biscuits were plump as pillows, soft as clouds, and tasty as a big Texas barbecue. Then one day, just as the sun was coming up, the rancher's wife decided she was tired of making biscuits. So she measured and she mixed some gingerbread dough. She rolled that dough flat and cut out the shape of a boy. But not just any boy. He had boots on his feet, he had a hat on his head, and he had a big belt buckle made of spun sugar. He was a gingerbread cowboy. She took raisins, candies, and nuts and gave him 2 bright eyes, a laughing mouth, and a cowboy vest with fringe. And she put him in the oven to bake. Looks good. I sure am hungry for some biscuits, said the rancher, leaning over and sniffing the rodeo-romping good smell coming out of the oven. He opened the door for a peek, and as quick as a flick of a cow pony's tail, out jumped the gingerbread cowboy, and he ran out the door as fast as his boots could carry him. Whoa! Shouted the rancher. Come back! Cried his wife. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed, and he said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. And he jumped over a horned-toed lizard, gobbling up ants, and he raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a roadrunner. "Ooh, I was about to eat a lizard for breakfast," said the roadrunner, "but I think I'll eat you instead." The gingerbread cowboy just laughed, and he said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. And he wriggled through the corral fence and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a band of javelinas munching on cactus pads. Gingerbread, shouted the javelinas. Yee-haw! The gingerbread cowboy just laughed, and he said, giddy up as fast as you can. Can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. And he galloped past a big prickly cactus, and he raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Until he came to a herd of longhorn cattle grazing in the field. No more grass for us, they all cried. We want gingerbread. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. He ducked between their legs and he raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. until he met some hungry cowboys riding on the range. The cowboys yelled, "Stampede!" They wanted some gingerbread too. But the gingerbread cowboy just laughed and he said, giddy up as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. And he turned down a canyon and raced away as fast as his boots could carry him. Look, he's all the way down there, teeny tiny. It's far away. Oh, until he met a coyote napping in the sun. Now the gingerbread cowboy was feeling mighty pleased with himself. I've run from the rancher and his wife, the roadrunner, the javelinas, longhorn cattle, and the cowboys, he bragged. I can run away from you too, I can. I thought that was a fox on the back cover. It's a coyote. And the coyote smiled. I don't want to chase you, he said. But I can hear those folks coming fast, and there's a river just ahead. Hop onto my tail, and I'll take you across. Oh, I can't let them catch me now, said the gingerbread cowboy. So he hopped onto the coyote's tail. And the coyote splashed in the river and began to swim. Oh, it rained last night and the river's deep. You'd better get on my back, said the coyote. So the gingerbread cowboy climbed onto the coyote's back. And by now, the cowboys, the longhorns, the javelinas, the roadrunner, the rancher and his wife had arrived at the edge of the river. The rancher's wife took out her lariat and swung a loop out toward the gingerbread cowboy. Quick, stand on my nose, said the coyote. So the gingerbread cowboy jumped up onto the coyote's nose. Ha ha ha, shouted the gingerbread cowboy when the lasso fell short. They missed. Oh, but I won't, said the coyote. And he tossed the gingerbread cowboy into the air like a flapjack on a griddle, and he swallowed him in one gulp. And that was the end of the Gingerbread Cowboy. Oh, but look, they're back in the kitchen, and I see the rancher and his wife, and look, it's a coyote. And he's wearing a cowboy hat. And oh, I bet they're making some more gingerbread cowboys so they can eat them. Because he's the only one that got to eat this time. That was fun. Well, thanks for listening. Remember to hit subscribe if you like the stories. And I'll link this down below too. Thanks. Bye.